Hey dosers, what's up and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be covering application of the Vieta formula. So let's get right into it. So application of the Vieta basically just means how to use sum product in different questions. So this is the Vieta formula for the sum and the product. I just want you to pause the video and recap this. And if you haven't watched the previous videos that I've done on the Vieta formula, please do go watch that. I'll be linking them in the description below. So let's get right into today's question. So given that alpha and beta are the roots of the equation 2x squared plus 6x minus 5 is equal to 0, find a quadratic equation whose roots are 2a, comma 2b, and then b part is different. Let's look at a first. So they said we need a quadratic equation which roots are 2a, 2 alpha, and 2 beta. So how are we supposed to do this? So before attempting anything, we know the first thing that we're supposed to do is to find the sum of the roots for the equation that we're given. So 2x squared plus 6x minus 5 is the equation that we're given. So we use our Vieta formula to find the sum and product of these two. So sum of this is minus a of n minus 1. So that's minus 6 over 2, which is minus 3. And then our product would be equal to minus 1 to the power of 2 a0 over a of n. So minus 1 to the power of 2 times a0 minus 5 over 2, which is equal to minus 5 over 2. So now we know our sum and product of these two. We know what our alpha plus beta is equal to, and we know what our alpha beta is equal to. Because this is the product, which means them two multiplied. See, these two are the roots of this equation that we've just calculated the sum and product for. So alpha plus beta, our sum is minus 3, and alpha times beta, our product, is minus 5 over 2. So now we can get into solving and trying to find. So since we know this over here, what we can do is that we can start trying to assemble our equation. So initially what you're going to try to do over here is try to calculate the sum and product of the new equation without actually knowing the new equation. I'll explain now. So you know that your two roots are 2 alpha and 2 beta. So you don't know what alpha beta is, and you don't know what our equation is. We don't have an equation over here. So how are we supposed to find out our quadratic equation? Well, since they've specified it's a quadratic equation in the question, since they specified that it's a quadratic equation in the question, we know that it's going to be in the form x squared plus bx plus c. And we know you can write this according to the sum and product formula, according to our Vieta formulas, as x squared plus b over a x plus c over a. Because this is our Vieta formula we used in the first one. B, this is a, yes? So we can write it like this. We can write our equation like this. And then in this form, we can try to find our sum and product. I'll explain now. So first off, let's just keep this on the side for now. 2 alpha plus 2 beta is our sum. Yes? So what are we going to do from here? We don't know alpha beta. So we pull out the 2, and 2 times alpha plus beta is equal to our sum. Okay, but we know what alpha plus beta is because we find that out right here. So 2 times alpha plus beta, so 2 times minus 3 is equal to minus 6. So now we know our sum of our new equation. So the sum of this is minus 6. Now let's try to find our product. So 2 alpha times, times 2 beta. So 2 alpha times 2 beta is 4 alpha beta. And again, we know what alpha beta is equal to. Alpha beta is equal to minus 5 over 2. So 4 times minus 5 over 2, and you get minus 10. So 4 times minus 5 over 2, no, not over 20, minus 5 over 2 is equal to minus 10. So now you know your products too. So this essentially is your C over A, C over A. And this is your B over A. Do you see this? Do you see how I'm linking these now? Yes? And now since you know this, you can write your final quadratic equation as x squared minus of minus 6x minus 10 as your final quadratic equation. Now let's try B. So in B, they specified that it's 1 over alpha plus 1, comma, 1 over beta plus 1. So to do this question, in this case, what you're going to have to do is first do some simplifying. So 1 over alpha plus 1 plus 1 over beta plus 1. That means that we want to make these two like terms, these two denominators be the exact same. Yes, so that we can add them. So it's going to be beta plus 1 plus alpha plus 1 over alpha plus 1 times beta plus 1. That is how we're going to that is how we're going to have to write this. This is equal to this. Because essentially what I've just done is I multiplied the numerators by the denominators, cross multiply like this. So that they have the same denominator before adding. So this is what we have now. This is our equation over here. And then once we simplify this, we get alpha plus beta plus 2 over alpha beta plus alpha plus beta plus 1. So now we try to find our terms that we already know. So we know what alpha plus beta is from our last question. Yes, because we found that over here, alpha plus beta. And we also know what alpha beta is. So alpha plus beta, alpha beta, alpha plus beta. And now we found out everything that we need to know. Yes? And this is for our sum, because we're adding the two roots. These are our two roots. I just want you remember that really, really well. These are our two roots. And since we're adding them both, and we're simplifying in this form, it basically just means you're finding the sum. I don't want you to get confused there by the simplification. This is really, really simple, and it's not really complicated at all. I'm simplifying because you're adding them and trying to find the sum. I'm not applying the Vieta formula in this case because all you had to do for the Vieta formula in the start was to find the sum of the roots and the product of the roots. So now once we know what our expanded equation is, we plug in our values and we should get a value of 2 over 9. And now we look at our product. So this is our sum of the quadratic equation we're supposed to get. This is the sum of the new quadratic equation. Now for products, it's 1 over alpha plus 1 times beta plus 1. Because these two multiplied, like if these two were multiplied, then it would just be 1 over alpha plus 1 times beta plus 1. So once you get this, again, it's the same thing at the bottom as this. So it's just equal to 1 over alpha beta plus alpha plus beta plus 1. So that is just equal to, am I tweaking? What is it? Oh, wait, 1 over 9. Yeah, 2 over 9. Sorry, 2 over 9. 2 over 9. Yes, I hope that makes sense. Yeah. And then as soon as you get this, you know this is equal to your product. 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 So this is your product and this is your sum. And now you look at trying to make your quadratic equation. So you know your sum is supposedly, in for a quadratic equation, again, ax squared plus bx plus c. This is your quadratic equation. So if you apply the Vieta formula to this, you take this as your sum. So sum is equal to b minus b over a, yes? And then your product is equal to C over A. If you apply the Vieta formula. If you don't understand this, apply the Vieta formula and you should end up with this answer for the sum and this answer for the product. So once you get this, you know that your sum is equal to 2 over 9. Product is equal to minus 2 over 9. So we know our equation can actually be written as x squared plus b over a x plus c over a. This is what our equation can be written as. Because if we apply our sum and product over here and we remove this a from here, we should get this over here. And as soon as we get this, we just plug in whatever we have. So x squared b over a is the sum minus b over a minus 2 over 9. So x squared minus 2 over 9 x minus 2 over 9. That is our final equation right there. Now, this is another question that I want you guys to attempt in your own time. And let me know how that goes. And the mark scheme is on the next page. And these slides will be in the description below, along with the 2 links to the Vieta formula videos. So go ahead and check that out too. And along with that, there is a link for one-on-one tutoring with me that you can book for any time, completely for free. Thank you for watching today's video. Take care and have a good day.